What is up, guys? It's Rachel Line here. I was going to record a video tonight, a little bit of a ramble about the Nebraska uh, football team and how the game against Michigan went today. But I think instead I'll just touch on that a little bit. Anyways, this video is probably going to be pretty long, so I'm not going to sit here and ramble too much. This is what we're going to do today. We're going to do a Dexter tier list. And last thing I'll say before we get into it, I did not watch enough of Original Sin. I watched like 3 episodes of Original Sin. So if we see a character in there like this guy, we're not doing it. Can I delete him actually? I don't think I can. But if we see this or we see like some random person that that was in the show for half a second, we're not going to do it because who cares? And I probably just don't remember who they are, honestly. So I don't recognize any of these people. So I'm assuming these are all Original Sin people. And then we have Dexter. Actually, let's uh, let's save Dexter for last. Let's move him to the very bottom. I guess I should go over. So we have S tier, A tier. S tier is like obviously best of the best. There's going to be probably 3 people in here. So if you disagree with this, don't care. There's going to be like 3 people in S tier. And that's how we're going to leave it. A tier is like could be S tier, but something held him back. B tier, whatever. C tier, D tier, and then Maria LaGuardia. So that's self-explanatory. Anyways, so Rita Morgan might be a little controversial. She's going in the A tier. Uh, I just don't think she's S tier. Spoiler alert, by the way. So if you haven't watched this, click off the video now because I will be dropping lots of spoilers. I know she died and it was heartbreaking, and she was like Dexter's one love, whatever else, like his true love, and kind of brought him out of his sociopathic shell. But I don't care. She's A tier. She had a couple moments that were annoying, so she's gonna be an A tier. Aster. I mean, Aster and Cody. I feel like putting them any higher than C tier is like you can't really. I mean, they're children. Deborah Morgan. This one's going to be uh, is going to be probably angering to some people. Don't care. I absolutely hate her. I If the show would have the ice truck killer Rudy, if Rudy slash Brian would have killed her in the first season, I would have been much happier. I hated her from the first episode of the series, and having to wait through 8 full seasons to see her die was actual torture and agony, and I hated it. Especially if you've seen the show and you know about her her little love arc for Dexter, which was short lived because then she found out he was a murderer, and then she went on the weird like bender thing. Like, no. Oh, Maria LaGuardia. Thank you. No explanation. You don't like it. Don't care. Uh, Batista. Um, I'm also going to be including like what happened in Resurrection. I'm going to put him in A tier. I like Batista. I think he's a good character. Dexter's best friend, his hermano. Uh, yeah. Apart from that, can't really say much. Vince Masuka, legendary guy. He's I mean, not much to say about him, honestly. There's what else can you say? What else can you say about Vince Masuka? Harry Morgan. This one's tricky because, by the way, I'm not going to be ordering them. Like, if they're in the row, they're in the row. I'm not individually ordering them in the row. So, unless I specifically say that I'm going to for a specific person. Harry Morgan. I mean, in a way, you have to give him his respect. He literally is the sole reason for Dexter, like being how he is, having his code. Dexter completely follows the code that this man gave him. But with that being said, I'm sorry to put him in A. I don't think he's S tier, just because I mean he's literally like an aberration or like a flashback. He's never alive in the show. Uh, Captain, forgot forgot what this guy's name was. Captain. I'm an idiot. It'll come back to me, but he's probably C tier. He rides pretty hard for Dexter. He rides pretty hard from him, even or for him, even whenever this woman down here was trying to push him not to. But Captain Matthews, I'm gonna put him in C. Who are we on now? I forgot her name as well, but she's the one that destroyed the evidence of when Dexter was like found, all that stuff. One of Dexter's friends, the key lime pie. Dexter ended up putting her out of her misery. I think she's C tier as well. I mean, she's good. Brian, if you're not putting Brian Moser in S tier, matter of fact, he's the best. Apart from Dexter himself, he is the best character in the show. I don't care. He shouldn't have died in season 1. Argue with a wall. James Dokes, once again. What can you do? Honestly, sorry. Sorry, Masuka. You're A tier, bro. You don't compare to Brian Moser and James Dokes, a.k.a. the Bay Harbor Butcher. This man right here. Tried to put it all on Dexter, but we know. This was the first guy that Dexter killed. He killed the little boys at like the choirs, whatever. Who cares? This guy, we know what this guy did. This is a second victim. We know this guy. Terrible. This is a kid that Dexter tried to help. I'm actually gonna put him in C tier just because he actually had more like actual plot behind him. First one that Dexter really tried to help. Paul. This one might be controversial. Paul, yeah, he's like an antagonist kind of, but I mean he didn't murder anybody, and he did kind of he tried to step into he tried to step on Dexter's toes and kind of reinsert himself back into Rita's life. But I mean he was changing. He was trying to do better for the kids. You can't fault him for Dexter literally drugging him and then whatever else, This guy, get him out of here. The fake ice truck killer, never try to take credit for Brian Moser's work. Never do it. Never do it. Lila, as much as you might hate her, she's not a D tier character. She's C tier. She really did accept. She's really the only person like that really accepted Dexter. Like, I mean, you can say Hannah, or you can say, maybe Lumen, but Lila was really a ride or die for him. She was willing. She killed James Doak. She killed the Bay Harbor Butcher for Dexter. So, I mean, say what you want. This is the car salesman guy. This guy sucked. I don't care about, he had more backstory. This guy sucked. I hate this guy. I might have only put her in A tier, but never talk bad about Rita. I think he called Rita a bitch. He said, these bitches don't matter, or something like that. Don't ever talk about her like that. We will find you. Rita's mom. Need I say more? You guys hear that sound? Anyways, yeah, I don't remember who this guy is. Quinn. I really like Quinn. AARP, get out of my way. I'm going to put Quinn in A tier. Is that the wind making that noise? Miguel Prado. Ooh. I don't think I can put him in S tier, but I really like Miguel Prado. He is... Don't fuck with me. I have the whole police department behind me. This guy. I forgot what his real name is, but this guy's a great actor. I love this guy. So that name would come out. I really like Miguel Prado, so he's gonna go at top of A tier. I really like him. Mike, that's Mike from Breaking Bad. Walter, put your dick away, Walter. I can't remember what he did in the show. He was one of the FBI guys. I think when Lundy came in. So I'm assuming one of these people is probably Lundy. Oh no, that's Lundy. Am I stupid? That's Lundy. That is a horrible picture of him. Lundy is going in high B tier. No, A tier. Lundy's going in A tier. He's that guy. Mike, this is just one of the FBI guys though, so we're not gonna put him on there. This is the what I don't think I can say this word on. This guy likes baby goats. If you catch my drift, he likes baby goats. This guy, I think it's the only person, or like one of the, I think it's the first person that Dexter killed, not including Oscar, that was like not a killer themselves. This guy was just a lover of baby goats. Who's that baby? Who's the baby? Is that Harrison? If that's Harrison, then we're gonna put Harrison in, including Resurrection. We're gonna put Harrison in the B tier. Good character development or so. This was the neighbor. Keep your lips off of Rita. Put it back in your pants, buddy. By the way, anyone who has not been to Kearney, Nebraska, and has only seen what Kearney looks like from Dexter, that looks nothing like Kearney, Nebraska. You could have picked 200 other places, other towns in Nebraska that look like that. Kearney does not. Kearney is not just a small field. Like, it's not just a cornfield and like a little motel. Like, it's an actual place. It's an actual city. Big city. This is when Deb was going through and like trying to interview them because she heard a rumor that Harry was a little bit of a player. He's a smooth operator. This was one of the kids that Arthur kidnapped. Whatever, I'll put him in C tier just because he was smart enough to play along with it. Or he was actually stupid. Trinity Killer, Arthur. If you don't agree, what are you doing? Give that guy a manual. Shout out Chris Smoove. Oh wait, I remember. She was the weird. This was the cop that killed her like husband and child, and then she was very obsessed with the. She was like, she just kept talking about, you're trying to do something to me. Do something to me, and Dexter was like, I'm not touching you. Yeah, and there's not going to be, nobody's blanking anybody. What is it with you in blank? There's Lumen. Really like Lumen. I'm going to put Lumen in A. Lumen's awesome character development. I love that. We're at 24 minutes. This video is going to take, I don't even know what I could edit out of this as well. So we're at 24 minutes, almost 25. This is just going to be a long video, guys. There's Jordan Chase himself. Honestly, this guy's A tier. This guy's a pimp. This guy's cool. Well, he's not cool. He did some very bad things, but like, you know what I mean. So, this guy. This was the detective that got like kind of disgraced and lost his job, and he was stalking Dexter and like bugged his house and stuff. I'll put this guy actually in C tier, even though he's really annoying. I'll put him in C, just because he's, he did his thing. He did what he's supposed to do. Brother Sam, right next to Miguel Prado in A tier. He's up there. Love Brother Sam. Super unfortunate what happened to him. Travis Marshall. If you don't have Travis Marshall in A tier, like, what are you doing? Travis Marshall. I don't care. The whole plot twist. Everyone hated on season 6. I really liked season 6 because it was different, man. It was out there. I really liked that. Hannah McKay, I guess. Hannah McKay can go in B tier. I mean, even though she tried to poison Dexter, she's still pretty fire because she had the whole thing with like she ended up taking Harrison to Argentina with her, so that's pretty cool. She really rode for Dexter with that one. I remember this guy. I remember this one. This guy's gonna go in B tier. He was like the the Ukrainian, I think Ukrainian boss, like mob boss that ended up being gay, and Dexter had like killed his lover in the airport because his lover had killed this guy. I don't remember this guy's name, but yeah, that was a whole season 7 was weird. Season 7 was a weird time. Oh, this was the guy I think Dexter killed at the range. I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put this guy, not this guy. If we were just going based on his kills, I would put this kill in B tier because they were like at a gun range and Dexter killed this guy in like broad daylight at a public gun range, which is like very ballsy, very crazy. Probably his wildest kill, like just in public, broad daylight, people around, killed this guy. So if we're just going based off kills, I would put this in B tier, but we're just gonna put it in C because I mean that was like the first time I really even saw that guy. Oh, this is the therapist. This was the therapist that was ended up being season 8's killer's mom. I'll put her in. She ended up making the code with Harry. Like she had been the one that Harry had gone to see back in the day when Dexter was little, and she like is kind of the one that told him like you can't fix who he is. Like you can't change it. He's gonna be a killer. So you got to make a code. And she like helped develop the code with Harry that Harry taught to Dexter. Dexter, we already know where he's going. Right up here next to his brother. His brother, Brian. It won't even let me switch them. Okay, never mind. That is the end of the tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Love you guys. If you actually stuck around to watch this. Just know I love you. And, yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day or evening. And peace.